Sunray. They do not have a supernova down below ground, but waiting for it. It's going to be Boomy.
We'll have some issues finding that space.
For some reason, we saw Zephyr pulling Roshan out of his pit. Bit early for that Zephyr, though. Bot lane, nice Impale Raven. Getting blocked up by that tree, and it looks like Raven does go down. Bok, great micro was also falling very, very low, but he'll survive. It's mid lane. Mac is now getting jumped on by Carl, who did commit the Laguna. Still, Boomy will rotate and drain the mana as he misses the Impale, but it won't matter. The chains does connect onto Carl, and underneath the T1 tower, he does get taken out.
That's a really deep dive.
So mid lane, Mac again going to get jumped as Zephyr rotates in. No Decrepify to really slow him down, and now Bok will rotate with CML. Zephyr has also overextended, and I think GeekFam may have forgotten Adroit does up against a Beastmaster. It's just impossible, because every time you get close, the balls just hit you, and they hit so hard. In fact, Roar is going to come out straight on that Nyx Assassin. They want to try and get Boomy, but Spike Carapace comes in and a very nice Impale, but Purifying Flames from Whiteman, who was there on the Oracle. And now Zephyr, he does go down, but Cuckoo's going to find a secondary. He's kind of surrounded, but no Natsumi. Has to blink out of there. That's the one target you want right now. They get in range. They can. Cuckoo, Primal Roar is out. Remnants are available if he can get them off fast enough, but he definitely can't. Raven just popped the Battle Trance. He was not risking anything. They go straight mid. They have the Desolator, so it's quite fast, but instead it looks like Boomy is trying to set up a kill onto Zephyr, and the Pugna, well, he's almost dead, but Decrepify will save his life. And now the Life Drain. Primal Roar from Cuckoo. They come in onto Mac. LSA lands. Mac is falling low. The egg will be committed, but you've lost your Ember. Can you still fight this? The egg is also going to die in time. Boomy is trying to run out of there, but it will be to no good as GeekFam find 3.
Time that's up, and it's not a very long cooldown, all considered.
He gets a courier, but it's not worth your life like this.
Burns, doesn't it?
Cuckoo, great, and Adroit. They buy back on Boomy. This could be a big team fight, but they need to really all be there. Zeph will be the first target, but he will Decrepify. Raven now turns around. Boomy does not get the stun off, as they do have a gem, and that'll be a dieback on Boomy, and now they look for more. It looks like CML has been controlled up by the Centaur of Cuckoo. Great micro from this Beastmaster just within the team fight itself. So onto Carl, Yules, gonna purge that off. Bok now needs to back off, but Primal Roar again comes out from Cuckoo with the follow-up stun. No follow-up to it though. Natsumi now, he'll clear up Cuckoo. Wyman's also down. Zephyr, Decrepified, but Sunray to come in from CML. That's only amplifying the damage. Now Battle Trance there from Raven as Natsumi. He'll chase after Carl, and Carl's been silenced up. He should be able to clean this up as he does use him up. Trying to run away, but they sprout him. Meanwhile, Raven in the back getting Mac and finding CML, but they will lose the mid laner. Could really decide what happens, as it is going to go down quite fast, but Boomy's going to run in with his team, smoked up. He does scout it out. Cuckoo knows. Spike Carapace, Impel, both misses, but they get the chains off, and now they look to blow up Cuckoo. Primal Roar does come out in time, and it is onto Mac. Can they get him down? Battle Trance is there. The Sleight of Fist is not enough, but the egg will drop. CML trying to get the Sunray out now as Bok also dies. The buyback's immediate from Adroit. They cannot afford to allow the Roshan to drop to the side of GeekFam. So Boomy, he jumps in again. Carl is getting this Roshan job done himself as Raven jumps back in. Bok, Sprout gives vision. How do they jump in? They don't Natsumi. What's he got? The Aegis is already gone. He picks up nothing. He needs to get out of there. In fact, no, he'll go for a fight. He does find Cuckoo. Can they get Raven, however? Raven pops the BKB. Mac's been stunned up. He'll go down, and that's a dieback on the Ember Spirit. And Adroit, just seemingly too desperate, jumping in but not having the whole really team coordination to make the Aegis still happen. And Boomy also going to go down. That's a dieback on Mac and Boomy. MKB now up on Carl to make matters worse, and this game should theoretically be over. Should. You still do have some potential if Natsumi can get some amazing crits off. Bok will try sprouting the racks, and that also works. They're going to go for tier 4s. GeekFam, they have had enough of this game. They know they cannot drag this out any longer. And with no buybacks, Adroit, you've got to jump in and fight. Sunray will be there on Raven. Not enough. Life Drain will just keep Raven up. As Bok now silences Heaven's Halberd to try and save him, but Raven just keeps moving forward. Bok is running towards the fountain. Natsumi meanwhile jumps in, but Primal Roar is there, and wow, Raven hits hard. He hits really, really hard right now as they found CML. The GG's been called. GeekFam do pull off the Game 1 victory.
Yeah, it took them a while. They did have a solid lead for a very long time. It looked like they were giving Adroit a little bit of space back, but they do manage to clean up at the 40-minute mark. Quite decisively, although very patiently as well. Soon does have a level advantage over Mac, even if it's just a bit. So he's got himself pretty nicely set up, and Mac actually just drops very low from exchanging here.
Why? Carl, he wants this. We saw this last game. He did die doing this. Netherblast gonna miss, and yeah, he's dead. Scream comes in though, no. Nice aggro on the T1. He gets the kill!
Oh!
Oh, that was
around
really
that area.
nice.
With 80 damage, that might have been enough to clean up. He was fairly low.
It does make him suffer a little bit in this this safe lane of the Dire though, right? Because right now, if you had Cogs, that would have been a kill. It may still be one. CML getting chased down, and he does get it.
Still makes
But
it
even-
work. With Cuckoo,
even
with his Firestorm, should be able to just maintain some farm parity there.
Re-hero rotation onto Whiteman. Does go down. Bok will claim the kill. They didn't have Jewel available to make the push if you aren't at least going into a 5v4. They're going to try now. Mac jumps in, but that's so much damage coming out. Carl picks up a kill. They get a Jewel up onto Zephyr, and they'll win that Jewel. It's a 1-for-1, and now they will go on to Carl. He does have to Decrepify now as Chakra Magic comes in, and Pit of Malice will be dropped. To support CML, easy target. Zephyr will just hookshot, claim the kill. Wolf form will be popped by the Lycan. They're going to fight this. Bok is coming in. Fisher is also there. Pit of Malice to really block them in, and now the Will-O-Wisp to be dropped, and they just can't retaliate. One more Nether Blast will do it. They'll try to go for the deny, but they will be unsuccessful. And now a nice Pit of Malice coming in. Decrepify from Carl onto Bok. And man, that is a lot of damage from that Firestorm. Now Natsumi will form up. Where are we going? He's going after Zephyr. Echo being committed by Boomy onto one. They're going to throw everything to get this clockwork.
He had to expend it, but you have a big tool here for Adroit, although he is probably going to die here.
I don't think he minds. Like, he got the blink now. It's probably why they were so desperate to save him that last time as Zephyr was after him. They just couldn't afford, at least now that he has it, you know, he can actually help out. Nice chains on the Quap. She is pretty low. Life Drain won't be enough, but Remnant's forward. She doesn't have Blink. This Global Silence will be committed. CML will not allow it. Will he get punished for this? He does. Chains coming out. Carl should be able to blow him up and does drain the life out. It does a lot of damage. Bok jumps in. There's that blinding light we talked about. And now Zephyr, he found Boomy. So you're going to have no real backup here from the Earthshaker, who's just trying to run away. The Will-O-Wisp is going to come out. Boomy is still being chased down, and the Remnants forward. They do get the kill. Mac, you've got to get out of there. Raven has chains again. He will chain him up. Carl, can you blow him up in time? Not quite. He will be able to blink out. Now they try and turn this one, but can you really do it? Natsumi has joined. The Dark Rift is there from Cuckoo. They'll lose Raven. Can they get out? Cuckoo, he's so close to dying, but he does get him out. Still, you're not going to be too happy about losing Raven like that.
Ember, no defensive items just yet. Would like to see fast and DB.
Bok getting caught in the cogs. Pit of Malice going to hold down Mac, but he'll be fine. Now Natsumi getting a run of A tossed up by Cuckoo, and Mac, he will at least find Zephyr. Natsumi Echo comes in. Boomy! He connects on two. It's a lot of damage. And that's what we were waiting for from Adroit. They will go after the tier 1 now. Pit of Malice, Carl, that is not safe. Global Silence comes out. Boomy right in front. Gets a triple kill on the Earthshaker. They'll go after Zephyr. He does get the Fisher, but it's on the wrong side. Still Mac moving forward. He wants Cuckoo. He does get the Unlord, and this should be a full team wipe. Boomy is looping around. They'll give Mac a double and a full team wipe for Adroit. Off the back of the Echo Slam. That was fast. Raven gets caught out. They have the silence there from Mac. Sonic Wave immediately comes out on the Will-O-Wisp. They tried to save. It will be no good. And Mac wants more. He saw Cuckoo. He wants this Underlord. Dark Rift immediately. Zephyr will break the smoke, silence immediate from Mac, and a nice Fisher from Boomy to set up. Boomy will show himself, and it's worth it if they find the clock kill. They just feel safer across the map without it. It's a very scary team fight for them to take. And it may not be worthwhile, but what a hook coming out from Zephyr. Great cogs into the LC. CML already dead. Bok going very, very low and also dies. And now the Dark Rift. They want to get up, but Boomy, he found the Echo. 2 go down immediately to Mac. The Dark Rift is there, but they left Carl. In fact, they left Raven as well. Cuckoo. That is not a 5-star rating, sir. You forgot your passengers behind. Raven gonna be slowly chased down. The Purge is there. Nice remnant back, but look who's waiting. Boomy knows.
Oh, man.
Yeah, fantastic target for them to find. Wolf form will be popped. He's actually going to turn around. Carl is baiting right now. Natsumi pops his BKB. Carl going to be attacked. Where is the... What?
They left.
They Dark Rift. And Carl just says, ha. Cuckoo going to get caught by the jewel. This is not good news. Bookshot, Zephyr, a very nice one. Locks 2 in the cogs, but where's Boomy? He's right below them waiting. Fisher will not be there in time. Get a Malice. Bookshot, Zephyr, trying to go in, but Global Silence is immediate. And Adroit continue pursuing the racks. Max still has the Aegis, by the way, of course, he just got it. Now Both gets Jewel off. There is going to be a Decrepify onto Zephyr. Mac jumps in. Will-O-Wisp is going to be there. This could be the team fight coming out from GeekFam, but where's the damage? They're still trying to go after the LC. Mac is still alive. He does finally go down to Raven, and they do get Bok. They need to really capitalize off this. Chains again, Mac. BKB's up, and they're going back in. There goes Zephyr. Still not backing off Adroit. Now they finally will, but this feels like a bit of bait.
If you go Divine here, there's Global Silence, and then you just don't do anything.
Fisher, wrong side, but Chant Totem will allow him to bounce through. Mac, again, just wants Carl and does get the kill. Now Raven, he's going to move back in. The buyback is there from Cuckoo. That was a 10-second charge. Natsumi also committing the wolf form, does jump in with the Abyssal Blade, and now the Fear comes out with a huge Sonic Wave and a Global Silence. GeekFam still surviving, but how much longer? Raven couldn't do anything during that Global. Now Cuckoo's going to drop. Sleight of Fist tickles them. Literally tickles them, John. It did no damage.
No, you really need to combine that with a Coddle him. He has no buyback. Oh no.
Now Jewel comes out. They caught. Is that the Ember they've caught? They have. Raven drops. Divine is on the deck. Echo comes out. Boomy again. He just puts the lid on this game. He's had enough. That'll be it, boys. GG is called.
Oh.
Looks like Carl had some fun at least. He's been laughing the whole time.
I mean, it's a big plus.
Zephyr going to come in. He has shots. He has tag team. Max should be dead here, though. He does stick charge up. Still trying to run away, but it's not going to be enough. Carl does find the first blood. Zephyr will go down, but it is well worth the death. He is level 3. He could go for a snowball. He just hasn't skilled anything yet. And Zephyr, that's going to be a lot of damage with Acid Spray.
Ouch.
CML, he does pick up the kill. He's trying, but again, you'll see Zephyr rotating on the Tusk. Gets a very nice shards, already blocking him in, but this time with Chemical Rage, there's a lot less kill potential, and Zephyr, you need to get out of there, or maybe not. Carl will jump in. The Swashbuckle will actually not finish the job. It was a snowball that came out, and in fact, they're going to lose Carl. They're going to lose Zephyr. They were ready for it this time. Possible. And that's really how you shut down an elf. In fact, Natsumi, top lane, going to get jumped. He does commit the wolf form. Is there going to be a duel from Cuckoo? He will not make it in time. The TP was just way too long. Although glimpse back, he did get glimpse back. And with that, the duel will be there. And so that snowball, just giving enough vision for Whiteman.
Is against an Alk, and that is a very bad state of the Alk. Max still has a lot of catching up.
Nice shards coming out from Zephyr. Boomy will go up in the air, does go down. Carl also has a regen rune bottled up, so GeekFam may be very willing. GeekFam, shards, gonna give vision, and Snowball of course gonna be there. Natsumi will have no way out. Another duel coming. They will secure the kill. The Rolling Thunder will be there from Bok. They want to try and punish for this, but there's only 2 heroes up there for now. In fact, make it 3. The Enchantress is there as well. They're going to be able to claim up Cuckoo. But I think you're still very satisfied to go on like this. We never see this. 16 minutes in, he is still behind. And now Raven, he's going to find him. Mac, he still doesn't have the Radiance. He can't afford to die like this. But he gets caught out and he does die.
First life anywhere.
Okay.
It's like, okay.
I mean, in terms of survivability.
Yeah, like, his team has to be around him. That's the key part. Like, every single time he's isolated and alone, for this Aegis to work, you have to have everyone around you.
Oh, Boomy gets jumped on. They just want to take out this Enchantress, though. False Promise committed. She's underneath the Static Storm. Whiteman, he will drop. Bok looking for another target, but Carl zips out. They do manage to...
And if they can get that done, they might be able to win.
They're going for a smoke. They are going to find Carl. If they can keep him stunned up, it'd be amazing. Cuckoo is trying to run in and press the attack, and he will eventually. Carl, he cannot get the zip off in time. Great kill. Bok trying to chase down Zephyr now. Zephyr again with the nice shards, but they are still going to continue with this chase. Purged up. Fortune's End is going to be there. Zephyr still running away, but they get the clumsy net off still. Raven is coming in now. He does have a BKB available. Raven, he doesn't have meta, but they've got the Wolf stuck in that Static Storm. Now they will continue going onto CML, though CML will be perfectly fine as Raven's going to be the one in trouble. He needs to get out, but they do end up killing off Natsumi. Why is Mac here?
Was this like, did everyone just decide to go for a short marathon? Just a bit of a
Carl
jog?
has found Boomy, again trying to go after a bounty rune. Glimpse back from Wyman. It's very hard to kill off Boomy with Untouchable.
It's a process.
Carl does not give up.
Oh?
Oh, he mechs up. Carl does get it eventually. That's why you never give up.
That's not going to be there with a Scotty up.
Oh, they're popping Wolf Form. Raven, he has the Scotty right now. They're going to go after the Disruptor. It's a nice support pickoff, and they do take it. Natsumi going to continue chasing for more. They need everything they can get, but this is very risky to go for as Zephyr does avoid the rolling boulder, and Carl jumps in. I think he wanted that regen room, but this could be disastrous. He does get away before the stun hits. Boomy now being targeted by Raven. I think you got to target someone else now, Raven. He'll go after Mac. Meanwhile, Natsumi does get jeweled up during the false promise. This should confirm the kill, but they do disarm the LC. Still Natsumi definitely should just die, and does. The chase goes way too far. And Raven will get started on the Roshan with that meta. Disruptor will be back up in about a second. It feels like you have to fight this, but I don't know if you can. Carl will jump in, get stunned, but it lasts literally no time. And, well, now you have Whiteman there with Static Storm still.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Mac throwing these acid sprays are slowing him down. I think it's speeding up the Roche.
Yeah, Roshan gonna go down. They do also find Zephyr at least, who did snowball in, but now they do go after Bok on the Pangolier. Static Storm doesn't really connect on anything. Meanwhile, Boomy does find 2 kills. This looks okay for the side of Adroit. They also get the Aegis tonight. There's no meta on the TB, so this could be dangerous for Raven as he can't really help his team out. He'll try to manfight now with the Sunder. Going back onto Mac. Vortex there. Mac still taking a lot of damage. Now the Fate's Edict will not allow Raven to attack. He needs to get out. He'll pop his BKB and man up. Mac throws a stun, but he does go down. Now they chase for more. Jewel is back up by Cuckoo. Buyback comes out from the Oracle. CML false promise, so maybe they find Cuckoo? Cuckoo's just very tanky though. Clumsy net gonna be there. Still trying to run. Does end up going down. Zephyr snowballs in. They really want to stop them from getting these bounty runes, it seems, and they get him regardless. Zephyr gonna give another kill away unless Carl helps out. He does pop his rune and tries to go in with the bottle. He does eventually get CMO. That's a tieback on the Oracle. Now Bok gonna be chased down and does get glimpsed back. And it's just a messy team fight overall, but it's working out in the favor of GeekFam. In fact, Boomy, look at Carl, he just mans up. Hit me. I've still got so much to worry about. It's not Raven, it's Carl, it's Cuckoo, it's Zephyr's too hard to kill. Now, what a Vortex coming out. That's the Aghanim Scepter upgrade onto 3, and they just destroy them. Cuckoo gets a duel off. Boomy will die one more time, I believe. In fact, they don't win the duel, but the Warrior's Punch will get the job done. The GG has been called. And GeekFam, they weren't the favorites before all this started. They do pull off.